Cancerians, hi. Welcome to this reading, this Twin Flame Love reading, What You Need to Know. So at the time of me doing this reading, we're just about going into Mars retrograde, and by the time you get the reading, we'll be in the Mars retrograde, okay? So let's see what we've got there for you. Looking at the recent past, the current energy, where it is that it's taking you, and then we're finishing off with the Keepers of the Light Oracle, as well as a Moonology card. Okay, let's see what we've got. For those of you that are first time to my channel, I'd like to welcome you. My name is Adrian. I'm an intuitive healer. I practice holistic wellness. I also do spiritual regression hypnosis. There's a link in the description for that. And there's also a link in the description for my best friend who does all my graphic design and my social media management, AC Digital Marketing Solutions. Okay, let's see what we've got for you, Cancer. Cancerians. All right. Okay. So obviously a general reading, so we see what works, or you take what resonates for you. For those of you that are always supporting my channel, I'd like you to know that I really, really appreciate you. Thank you so much for your support. Okay. Oh, this is flying all over the place. Let's see. You see that fly? So, Knight of Pentacles in your recent past, Ace of Cups in the Magician. Then in the current situation, you've got the Eight of Pentacles, you've got the Seven of Pentacles, you've got the Nine of Cups. So your focus may have gone from money to love. Okay. General reading, take what resonates. In your... Hold up. What's going on here? What's going on here, Cancerians? In your going forward, you've got the Queen of Pentacles, you've got the Page of Cups, you've got the Queen of Pentacles, you've got the Page of Wands, and you've got the Fool. Overall energy is the Strength card. I can't remember now. I can't remember which reading I saw this in, but it's fine. So, overall energy is the Strength card for you, Cancer. And some of you have found yourself sort of like in cycles, where you get to the same point every time, and it feels like you've got no power, no energy, no strength. And it's really sort of like a feeling where it almost feels like scraping the bottom, you know, like somebody is scraping the inside of your intestines with a blade. It didn't feel nice. It's not feeling nice. And some of you are realizing that you may have set your sights too high. Now, hold on just a moment. When I say set your sights too high, it's almost like you were consciously sort of focusing on love connections that subconsciously you knew were out of your reach, for whatever reason. You know, it's got nothing to do with worth and value, but you sort of knew that it's not going to work. And you set yourself on those sides because it'll bring you back to the point of disappointment, you know, which it's not a very healthy cycle. But you're realizing that you weren't aware of it, and you're becoming aware of that now, which is wonderful. So with the Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Magician in your recent past, some of you may have sort of looked at a different connection, a different person. You thought it was the heavens, you know, that sent you this beautiful love connection. And you even thought that this is what could maybe push you forward, you know, be it your career, your business, your study, your finances, just general. You thought this was the solution that you were looking for. But that plan was kind of flawed, you know, because of this that you had over here. And you lost your heart to someone. Like, you thought this was it. This is the connection that you were born for. and then it wasn't. Thought you could make it work, could see how you could make it work. You could see the two of you being this power couple, you know, in the front of magazines type of thing. And, you know, for many of you, you felt this is the connection that that people will look at you all and they will say, oh my goodness, how are they doing it? They're such an incredible couple. But then no, that was not it. Okay. The thing is, you can't find that magic of love with someone else when the person who comes to the table, you know, it could have been the other person, the roles could have been reversed, but I do feel that it's you that kind of came to the table, wasn't 100% in full flow, alignment, honesty of who they were, even with themselves. So you may have been, I want you to understand what I mean. You may have been out of touch with who you are, but it's not like you were really being deliberately deceptive. You didn't actually know that you were doing it. It was sort of more like a subconscious mind pattern, but you kind of realize that. So where you currently are, 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, some of you are really embracing your talents and your gifts, and you're starting over, you're starting new, you're focusing on you, you're working on you, you're jazzing up you, okay? And you're focusing still on love, what it is that you'd like to have, but it's a much more sort of healthy focus at the moment, you know? Also, you're not losing sight of yourself. Those sort of pie in the skies that you used to sort of set for yourself, you're not doing that anymore. Because I feel for many of you now, in fact, you really actually do want a connection, where before you would have believed that you wanted a connection, but it's almost like you were buying time for yourself subconsciously, okay? There's something going on here, money, job, career, finances. Even though you felt that the two of you, they're in the recent past, you know, sorry, could make things work, put sort of like your eggs in the same nest. Subconsciously, you didn't really want that. You wanted that sort of thing that if this relationship doesn't work out, and you, I feel that many of you went towards a connection like, if it doesn't work out, I don't want to be back where I am right now. So in your mind, in order to be able to give yourself fully, you need to become financially independent. And so that's what you're working on right now. And you've got much more sort of reasonable sights at the moment, okay? Because somehow you've got that foundation going. You may not be 100% where you are because you're still working there with the 7 of Pentacles towards it, but you've got a good foundation going on here, okay? You secured your foundation, and now you're starting to open up your heart. Now you're starting to see, okay, so what are the things that are actually holding me back? So there with the 9 of Cups, and, you know, in the present situation with the Strength card there in the overall energy of the reading. So now you're beginning to see, what are those things that are actually holding me back? What are those things that are actually making me subconsciously into these toxic patterns that are not going to actually work out in the first place? And so going forward with the Queen of Pentacles there, I feel that you're still working quite a lot going forward, but you're sort of in that space where you are welcoming love into your space, into your secure space, okay, your sort of space. And so in a financial sense, I see a lot of prosperity for you, you know. And even though some of you might currently believe that the person that you are with, or the options, if you want to call it that, I mean, it sounds so cold to call people options, but you know, the love options that you can perceive yourself to currently have, even though you feel, you know, you're looking at maybe this person and that person quite favorably, there's a new sort of connection happening over here. A really, really, really amazing new connection. And it's sort of everything. It takes you on a whole new path of love that you never even foresaw for yourself. It's actually quite beautiful. And it started in the recent past with the Magician, where it's not so much that you were giving some of your power away, it's more that like you were not embracing all of your power. Okay? You were sort of playing yourself down, even to yourself. And you know, you wanted to shine. You wanted, you wanted somebody to love you for the full potential of what you could possibly be. And so you started to work towards it. Maybe subconscious, you didn't even realize it, but going in a very positive direction now. For those of you that were having trouble sleeping, that is coming to an end too. Okay, the energies are settling within you. You really realized who you were. Many of you didn't realize you sort of had that it quality, and you began to realize it, and you embraced that, and you worked with that. So you sort of went from survival mode to sort of warrior winner mode, champion mode, which attracts the sort of love that you never even imagined. Like I see you, attracting kind of love. You go like, you interested in me? Not because you're toning yourself down, you just can't believe it. Because many of you don't realize actually where you are now, but especially going forward, you're not realizing how you're actually shining up. Okay. Getting you a Keepers of the Light Oracle card. It says hope, love and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts, especially towards yourself. And let's see what we've got for you for the Moonology card, for Cancer, for love, for Twin Flame love. What is this? Too many cards. Let's just take them all. 3 cards. Okay. So full moon in Libra, a win-win outcome is forecast. So balance is forecast. A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. So you definitely come into your power there. Do you have 3 full moon cards? Oh my goodness. A fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. So you've got a full moon in Libra, so there's balance. You've got a full moon in Cancer, so that is full power. And you've got a full moon in Aries, which is a powerful new beginning. Wonderful. Wow. Okay, so seems all's well that end well. So thank you so much for that, Cancerians. On a love and light, namaste. Remember, if the reading resonates with you, you're more than welcome to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, comment, share. Remember, I've got a reading coming out for you every week, and I'll see you on whichever video of mine you decide to watch next. Namaste, love and light.